Graham Jack on Mack.
You know, it takes people a while to get things. A bloke came to fix my heating, and he said, so, what are you doing here? I said, I work for a local radio station. Oh, yeah, tell you the one I listen to. And then he starts listing off loads of features that we do on Jack, and loads of contests and all the rest of it. And I was like, right. And I went, that's Jack. He went, no, it's Dave. And every time he'd go, yeah, I tell you what else they do on Dave. And no, it's Jack. How can you get the name? It's his favourite radio station. He told me, he volunteered to me that it was his favourite radio station. How can you not know the name? Funniest thing was, you know how we have the station voice that does all those funny lines?
Yeah, Jack.
For Jack. He goes, oh, I love him, he's so funny. I'll tell you what, though, he works some hours, that bloke, doesn't he?
Oh, he does.
How is he this morning, Jules? I'm talking about Santa. Yeah, we've kidnapped him because we're trying to raise an extra 1,000 toys in our toy appeal with O2 for underprivileged kids. If we don't get 1,000 toys by the end of the weekend, we won't release him in time for Christmas. So he's been in the cupboard under the stairs. He's been duct taped, and if you just take the duct tape off him there.
Oh, that is a release. Oh, I do get a few ho-ho-hos kind of caught up inside me.
Oh, well, you'll be glad to know you've made the newspapers.
Really?
Yeah. We were just looking through the papers yesterday, and even the ransom note has been printed in there.
Oh!
You made it into the Welland Hatfield Times. You know your big news.
Absolutely. I had no idea this was getting this big. I'm pleased nobody's forgotten about me.
Yeah, no, they haven't forgotten, but we still... the toy appeal, we spoke to Obi at the Hatfield O2 the other day, and he says that it has picked up, but we did some maths, and we reckon each O2 store has to collect about 250 toys.
Okay.
So far, it looks like the best they've done is 80 each, so
80?
A long way short. So it seems unlikely that we'll get the 1,000 before the end of the weekend.
No! Please give me some more presents. We need them.
I think you're flogging a dead horse, Santa, because I would have thought if someone's going to be generous, they would have just been generous by now. We would have got them by now. They've only got till the end of the weekend.
Oh.
You're making me feel... Oh, don't do that. You're making me feel all sad.
Does that mean I have to stay in there and...
Get him a tissue. He's dripping.
I'd like a tissue.
His beard's getting
Please don't let Jules prod me with that stick again either.
If you would like to help Christmas, it seems unlikely now. Our target seems out of reach. Looks like Santa will be locked up in the cupboard under the stairs right through Christmas.
Not
there's an outside chance. Maybe you could donate a toy to your local O2 store. I don't know. Okay. Just put it... okay, thank you.
Jack's Christmas toy appeal with O2.
'Tis the season to be a wally. A lot of scams out there. My wife, Julie, she gets a phone call on Friday, and it's Vodafone. That's who we've got our mobiles with. And they said, oh, we've looked at the calls you use and your data usage, and we think we can put you on a cheaper plan. So she goes... Yeah, that sounds good. They said, yeah, some security questions first. And then they wanted all the usual name, address, date of birth, mother's maiden name, that kind of thing. But they've called her, yeah.
Well, that's the first thing. You never give out info if they've called you. They should know who you are if they've called you.
Exactly. It's only when you call them they need to go, is this really you?
Exactly.
Yes. And considering we've got the phones with them, it's more than likely that they could... Anyway, so she's suspicious. So she says, no, thanks, no, not interested. So she calls Vodafone and says, look, this has just happened. I'm pretty sure it wasn't you, was it? And they said, it definitely wasn't us. It's a scam, and you did the right thing, not only by not giving them any details, but by reporting it to us. We can check it out now and all the rest of it. Because I'm guessing they've got records of who's called us. I don't know. Anyway, she did the right thing. So she wanted to warn other people about this. So she put it on Facebook and said, look, look out, there are people pretending to be mobile phone operators. Don't give them your details. I've just called Vodafone. It's definitely a scam. So about half an hour later, our phone goes again. Same routine. Hi, we're calling from Vodafone, and we've been looking at your calling and your data, and we think we can put you onto a cheaper plan. So Julie starts to get angry now. She said, listen, this isn't Vodafone. This is a scam. I've called Vodafone, and they've told me. Next minute she hears uncontrollable laughter. It was my mate Roger. He'd read it on Facebook. He had to give her a call and have her on.
Hello.
Hello, who am I talking to?
Millie.
Millie, what did you ask Santa for?
iPad Mini.
iPad Mini? Goodness me, how old are you?
6.
6. Well, unfortunately, you won't be getting it because we've got Santa locked up under the stairs, and unless we get 1,000 toys in our toy appeal, we won't be releasing him.
We can help you.
How can you help?
Whatever you need.
Okay, well, you just convince everybody you see today to donate toys in the Jack FM toy appeal.
Okay, Mummy Bill.
Okay, good for Mummy. Thank you, Millie.
Jack.
Talking about best and worst presents. Paul.
It's actually what I've bought for someone. My brother, for years, I bought him the worst presents in the history of the world. I bought him a plug-in phone in the shape of a dog, which overheated when you plugged it in.
Right.
Which was pretty impressive. I bought him a mug tree for his birthday one year, and
Right.
he don't drink tea.
Yeah, I
Wow.
Yeah.
I bought him a banana hanger, which is literally a bent piece of plastic, which you hang bananas on, and he doesn't eat bananas, and he's still got them in his kitchen now. That's about 8 years later.
And you do this deliberately just to wind him up, do you?
Yes.
I'm getting the impression you don't like your brother much, Paul.
Oh, no, I do. It's just, it's an understanding. So,
Whatever floats your boat. I hope you and your brother have the best Christmas, Paul. Thanks for sharing.
Okay, no problem. Ta-ra.
Cheers.
Jack's Breakfast with Marshall's Volvo, Great North Road, Welwyn Garden City for all your service needs.
You're not happy, Jim?
I've got a few kids, and they're all very upset about all this Santa Claus stuff.
What's Santa Claus? Well, the fact that we've kidnapped him and we're not
Yeah,
letting him
it
out
ain't
until we
on
get
mate,
1,000
to be
toys. Yeah, eh?
It ain't on settled broadcast and that sort of stuff, because there's going to be a lot of upset kids.
Well, we have to broadcast what's going on. We can't pretend that we haven't done it.
Oh, mate, I know, but, you know what I mean, if you just wind it in a little bit, because there's a lot of upset children.
Yeah, but you have the power to release Santa by donating a toy to our appeal. Have you donated a toy?
I've donated hundreds of toys, Graham.
Well, then you've got nothing to worry about. You've done your bit.
It's irrelevant though, mate, isn't it? Because there's lots of upset kids.
Yeah, but the kids will be fine if we get the toys. Then Santa will make his rounds.
So what are we going to do about this, Graham? Where's the way forward?
We need to get 1,000 toys before the end of the weekend.
Is that what you're telling me? Yeah?
That's what I'm telling everybody.
All right then, mate.
All right, cheers.
Cheers, bye.
Jack's Breakfast with Marshalls of Welwyn Garden City. Servicing from as little as £199. Your Volvo will be cared for by Volvo-trained technicians.
Jack FM. Our friends Electric, Tubeway Army. Gary Newman. He married the leader of his fan club, you know, Jules.
It's a bit sad when that happens, isn't it?
I suppose, though, everybody marries the chairman of their fan club, though, don't they? Really, if you think about it. And I'm glad, Jules, that the word super has come back. More of a prefix, actually. Have you noticed that super's being used more often?
Yeah, he's come from America. Everything's like super cool and super great.
Super healthy. Super normal is the one that doesn't make any sense. But, oh, he was super normal. I'm glad it's back because, well, I grew up in the 70s where everything was super. We had superstars, super subs, and Hong Kong Phooey. He was the #1 super guy. Super was it was almost like the word of the decade, and it's kind of nostalgic. Now, it's been through some tough times. In 1978, our local Asda became a hypermarket. Well, a lot of those hypermarkets now, if you look for them, you won't find them, because now they're superstores. Once again, super has dominated. In the 80s, it was challenged by Mega.
That's mega.
There were Mega stores. And there were Mega Stars and
Mega Drives.
Mega Drives, Megatons. Then in the 90s we had Ultra. Things were because we had Ultra Lights.
Ultra cool, man.
And then in the 2000s the challenge to super came from continental Europe with the German word Uber. Only lasted very briefly. It was very nerdy. But things were uber cool.
Yeah.
But that all ended. Finished. Now I can date it exactly. April the 27th, 2005. That was the end of Uber. That was when a continent turned its back on Uber. It was the first flight of the European-built Airbus A380, which they described as a super jumbo. Super dominated again. Took on Mega, took on Ultra, took on Uber, and now it's back. And let's hope it's never superseded.
Jack.
1,000 toys is 1,000 toys. That's what we need. Just bring it. Take the duct tape off him, Jules, so we can... There we go. Santa!
Oh, I didn't think I was ever going to get out of there. You kept me in there yesterday.
I'm guessing you're hoping that you get released.
Oh, I hope so. It's
1,000 toys. That's what
long, dark days in that cupboard.
Okay, so, Jules, the numbers again. Around about, can we say it's around about 100 per O2 store?
Yes.
That gets us 400. There's a lot of toys out in the
We have
office.
got a stack of toys
I
in
mean,
our waiting room.
hundreds.
Thank you to everyone who's dropped them
Yes.
off. People have been really, really kind.
They
We've
have.
had bags of them. And it's been so nice to see kids bringing them as well and saying that they want to help other kids.
It's been lovely.
Oh, to release Santa.
I have to say that although the total, it does not add up
What?
to 1,000.
Oh, no. Oh, dear.
Are you laughing, Jules?
Are you laughing at me?
I'm laughing at Santa.
Millions of children around the world
And you're laughing at
not
me?
having a Santa not being allowed out.
Very upset.
No, don't do
What?
that.
You're saying I'm going to be in the cupboard?
I was actually hoping we get the toy. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't be responsible for ruining Christmas. You're free to go, mate. Thank you so much. I know it's a busy time of the year, mate. If you just open the door there, and away you go. Santa, you are free. Oh, there he goes. Look. Oh, he's running to our car park. Oh, Santa.
See ya!
We'll always love you. Thank you, big man. And we hope that Christmas is the best Christmas ever with O2 from Jack FM.
Generally, on New Year's Eve, the ambulance crews, they're just dealing with people who've had too much to drink.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
And, well, everybody is. I mean, even if you walk down the street at any time after about midnight and there's just, pavement pizzas everywhere and you have to dodge them, you're doing the soft spew shuffle.
Sales and bargains were expected to spend 2.9 billion collectively in the shops today.
Yeah, not me.
Yeah.
I mean, I drove past the van on the way in this morning. It says, driver carries no cash. I thought you and me both, mate.
Jack.